Hello, welcome to Liz Rocks and Stuff. I'm Liz. It's time for episode 50 of What's in My Tumbler. I can't believe I've already made 50 of these. And also, I have officially made it a year on YouTube. So, that's amazing. All right, we are starting out with the Mexican mix. This is the mixed batch of rocks from Mexico. And these are in stage 3 currently. They'll be going into stage 4. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make a What's in My Tumbler video next week. I've just got some stuff going on. But I will be putting out a different kind of video, a new series I'm hoping to start about trying out like science and crafting kits. So I'm going to be putting that out next week. But you will see the Mexican mix in stage 4 the week after that. I'm just going to kind of put tumbling on hold for a week. And so you will see the end of this, just not next week. So we're getting those all dried or rinsed off, putting them into their burnish cycle before we get them into the stage 4, and then getting them ready to go for their 2 weeks of tumbling in stage 4. I don't know if I'm going to do it for 2 weeks or if I don't know how I'm going to handle that yet. But anyway, 3 tablespoons of borax and some water. And then we will get these off into their bath. And guess what? I got a new marker. So no more dying marker. I'm going to try and rewrite a lot of my lids now that I have a marker that actually works. All right, so they have burnished for a few hours. That is a nice frothy... It's more frothy than it normally is, even though it tumbled for the same amount of time. I'm not sure what's up with that, but I'm not mad at it. It's all right. So now we are going to get all of that rinsed off, and time to sort out all of the rocks and do an inspection, look for anything that's broken. And I think I'm going to have to get some more tumbling media. My tumbling media is looking real beat up, so I might be getting some more tumbling media. I'm also out of like all of my grits, so... I'm going to have a big order to put in from, I don't know if I'm going to go with Rock Shed or Kingsley North. I generally go with whichever one has rocks that I want to buy. So I look at what rocks they have, and then if they have rocks I like, then I order my grit from them too. So I use them interchangeably. I think some people are very, they always use the same brand, which, that's fair. But I'm not. I'm more about the rocks. So anyway, Mexican mix going into stage 4. And now we are going to look at Sardonyx. Sardonyx is in stage 2 this week, going into stage 3. And it's looking really good. And again, I'm kind of regretting that I threw in all of my little mini mix rocks in here. I liked the idea of having the mini mix rocks as filler. But in practice, it wasn't that great. It's hard to sort everything out, and they kind of just were everywhere. And now I have a ton of little tiny rocks, which I have plans on how to use them. I just haven't done it yet. But yeah, so it worked. You can definitely use the little tiny mini mix rocks from Rock Shed for filler if you want, and you end up with some nice pretty shiny rocks at the end. But then you also have lots of little tiny shiny rocks that you have to figure out what to do with. So we're getting those rinsed off, and now we're going to get them put into their burnishing bath. All right, coming out of that burnishing cycle, we are going to be putting these into stage 3. So first step for that is get these all rinsed off. Make sure that we get all of that prior grit off. That's what the burnishing cleaning cycle is for. I know a lot of people don't feel like it's necessary because you should rinse your rocks really well, but in my setup, especially during the winter, I can't guarantee that I can get all of the grit off. So that's why I burnish between my 2, 3, and 4 cycles. Anyway, so sorted through, made sure there wasn't anything broken, chipped, whatever, and then dump everything in there. We're going to put in the stage 3 grit, and then this is going to be ready to go for however long I feel like tumbling them this week. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do for just leave them for 2 weeks or if I'm going to, try and stop them. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, marking these for stage 3, and these are going to go on the tumbler. Moving on to the Jasper Zoo. Jasper Zoo is my zebra jasper and cobra jasper mixed together. And so this is currently in stage 1. I had a lot of this, so I'm trying to get it all through into a stage 2 before I start doing everything through stage 2. Sort of the opposite of how I did obsidian, where I had it in 2 batches, and I do 1 batch in stage 1 week, and then or stage 2 1 week, and then the other batch in stage 2. What I think I'm going to end up doing is just get everything through to stage 2, everything through to stage 3, everything through to stage 4 in multiple batches. I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get there. But anyway, get it all rinsed off. And then now we're going to do the inspection, see if there's anything that's ready for stage 2. And there actually is quite a lot ready for stage 2. I could do a stage 2 barrel of this now if I wanted to, but I still have more rough that hasn't been tumbled yet. So I do end up putting the last of my Jasper into this batch, so I'm getting close to having it all ready for stage 2. I've at least got it all going through 1 week of stage 1 at this point. So we will see how long it takes me to get all of this Jasper into stage 2. So this is me putting the rest of it in there, and it was a little bit full. It was a little more full than it probably should have been, but I really just I did want to leave like 1 rock out. So I just left it all in there. It's very much closer to the 3/4 full rather than the 2/3 full, but that's not the last of my stage 1 grit, but the last that I had in that little bit. But then I'm out now, so we're not quite out, but anyway. Yeah, so this is the Jasper Zoo, and it is still in stage 1. We'll probably continue to be in stage 1 for at least a couple more weeks. I think there are some rocks in there that are going to need a lot more time, so we'll see. And the last, this is the Petrified Wood that I got off of Amazon, trying to see if you can actually buy good quality tumbling rocks from Amazon, and do you actually get what you ordered. So I do want to talk about this. I know I mentioned last week I have tumbled from this supplier before. I did a mixed batch of rocks from Madagascar, I believe. I got like a big bunch of rocks from them. And then this is the only other thing that I've tumbled from them since is this Petrified Wood. And I don't have anything against Kingsley North and Rockshed. I order from them all the time. I think they're amazing, and I love supporting small businesses. However, I know a lot of people have a problem with the fact that your shipping is going to start at $15 plus whatever you're paying for everything you're getting, which is why I tend to order a lot of things when I order from them. I'll always order grit. I'll always order like about 5 pounds of rocks anytime I order, because the shipping is so much. So there are rough rock suppliers on Amazon, and I've had people gift me rocks they've gotten on Amazon, and I've tumbled them and they've been fine. I haven't had any problems with anything I've tumbled off of Amazon. The ethics of ordering from Amazon is up to each individual person. I know that can be a thing. I'm not going to speak on that. But as far as this particular order of Petrified Wood, am I getting what I want? Yeah, this is Petrified Wood. You can tell from how it looks. You can see the grain patterns. Petrified Wood has a very distinct look. So yes, I did get Petrified Wood. And is it tumbling? Yeah, it's tumbling great. In fact, I'm going to put the rest of this in here and top up this barrel, and I will probably be able to get through this in the next month or so, and we can see the finished product. So honestly, rocks are rocks. Where you get them from doesn't really matter. Can you tumble them? Absolutely. If you don't want to have to pay the expensive shipping from like Kingsley North and Rockshed and Rough Stone, then this is an option. I've been wanting to tumble Petrified Wood for a very long time, and I haven't been able to find it at any of my normal suppliers, so I went to Amazon and I found it there. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a good week. So next week, look out for my kit test diaries. That's what I'm calling my new series, testing out crafting and science kits, and then we'll be back to what's in my tumbler the week after that.